Hello and welcome to the fourth experiment of the C++ lab, classes and objects. Um, my question here is the 10th one from the experiment. Write a menu-driven application to perform the ATM operations using C++. Your application must contain the following functionalities: use constructor, getter and setter functions, and in the menu give options for balance inquiry, withdrawal and pin change. Do not allow to withdraw money if the balance is less than equal to 500, and do not allow to withdraw money if the amount is not a multiple of 100. So we begin. Here I have created a structure of customers, which in turn I will be creating an array of structures. This is just a default value for the beginning. Uh, in the public functions, I'll declare a constructor, my get data customer, which will basically is the customer user interface where the customer will enter his PIN and account number. Then the admin will enter all the details of every customer, and withdrawal, pin change, balance we'll see as we move along. So first is the default constructor here. We assign all the values to 0. Then moving on to the important function here, the get data customer. So in this we accept the PIN and the account number, and we will check whether the PIN is equal to and the account number if it's present in the admin database. So if it's present, we'll set a counter to 1, and temp will store the index of I where we have found the PIN and the account number, and we'll break. So as soon as it breaks, it comes to the do while loop where we check if the counter is 1. We will ask the user to enter a choice for withdrawal, balance inquiry, and pin change. And case 1 will allow the user to enter amount to be withdrawn and will call the withdrawal function. Case 2 is the balance details, which will simply call the balance. And case 3 is allows the user to enter a new pin, and the function pin change will allow the user to change the pin. So moving on to the else, transaction will be terminated due to wrong pin, and if you would like to continue, press Y. So this while loop will go on until the user wishes. So the admin function here, the admin function takes a parameter m, which we'll call from the main method. So here we enter all the details of every customer, and it is stored in the admin database. Finally, we come to withdrawal, where we check the conditions. So if all the error messages are printed accordingly, and here we are using temp1, which is basically calling temp from the function in get data customer, which is basically the index where we find the pin and the account number. Similarly, come down to balance will allow the user to check his balance, and ATM pin change will allow the user to enter a new pin. Finally, in the main method, we accept the number of customers, and and we create an object of the class ATM. We call the get data admin with x as parameter. We remember that 20 was the limit set for the array of structures. Similarly, get data of customers will be invoked with the object, and this brings us to the end of the program. Let's see the output. So let us say, suppose we have 3 customers. Now, now it brings us to the, this is basically the get data customer that is being invoked. We enter account number, say account number 2. We will enter a pin. It brings us to a choice. Let's say, let's go for withdrawal. Enter amount to be withdrawn. Error because withdrawal not possible. Without, would like to continue. Now this error is because our balance is 456, which is less than equal to 500. Hence the error, withdrawal not possible. Let us continue with balance inquiry. It prints the balance of the second account number. Continue. Let's change the pin. We'll enter a pin, say 45, and your new pin has been activated. Like to continue, we'll come out of this. Another condition we can check for is if our withdrawal amount is greater than the balance present. Let's say We entered two customers. Okay, so let's say we take the account number 11 here. We'll enter a pin which was set to 1, and let's say withdrawal, we give a amount greater than what is present in the account. So we'll get a error, withdrawal not possible. So that brings us to the end of the experiment. Thank you.